Hi guys, good morning. Hope all is well, and if not all, most things are. This morning I'm going to be making some breakfast, and what I'm going to be making for my breakfast this morning is some festival and callaloo. In a previous video of me making collard green and bok choy, you heard me mention that in Jamaica we normally eat callaloo. Is when I came to the state was my first time eating collard green, so this is what I'm talking about when I said callaloo. So I'm gonna be making some festival and callaloo this morning, and in my basin, as you see, I'm adding some salt to my flour and cornmeal, and I'm going to be adding some sugar and some baking powder, because that's the mixture, the ingredients that you want in your mixture to make your festival: flour, salt, sugar, cornmeal, baking powder. And you can add water to make your mixture into a dough, or you can add milk, which I'm going to be using this morning. I choose to use warm milk. Let me get these things out the way so I can get a better access to make my dough. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to there, that's the callaloo right there. In Jamaica we have it on the tree. Over here it's in the tin. So let's get my dough knead. So I'm gonna add my warm milk into my mixture now and turn it into a dough. Guys, please, when you're making your festival dough, make your festival dough a little soft, not too dry. What happens when you make your festival mix too dry? Your festival become hard, like in 5 minutes or so forth of taking it out of the pot, and you don't want that. When you make your festival dough a little soft, I'm not talking about spoil, but a little soft, it's better that way, because 2-3 hours your festival is still soft. So here you see I'm about to cut up my seasoning to make my callaloo. Lovely dish, Callaloo and Festival. Ooh, very good, very good, very good. You guys should definitely try this recipe, and try yourself some festival and callaloo. Very tasty dish, very tasty dish. So as you see, I'm gonna cut up my garlic now and add it to my bell pepper and my onion. I have a piece of scotch bonnet pepper which I'm cutting up now, and I'm going to be adding a tomato into this dish. And as you see, I had to take the seed from the pepper and put it aside, because that scotch bonnet pepper is very spicy. It's very spicy. It's very hot. So as you see, I'm cutting up my tomato now. This is all of the ingredients that you need to make your callaloo: onion, bell pepper, tomato, pepper, garlic. You can add scallion if you want to. I choose not to add scallion in it this morning. So let me get the seasoning out of the way so I can start to uncan my callaloo and make my festival. This is what the callaloo look like. So as you see, I'm opening my callaloo to get it out of the can now, and start to pour it out in the container. So as you can see, I have my pot on the fire, testing to make sure my oil is hot enough and ready for my festival, because you don't want to make your festival and put it in the oil that is not hot. And as you can see, my oil is hot and ready for my festival. So I'm just going to be making my dough into a festival. All you have to do is just pinch piece of the flour, roll it up in your hand and roll it long way, make it into that shape, add it in your oil, and that's how you basically make your festival. So you see all my festival is in golden brown, beautiful, right? Oh my god, if you can only smell the flavor kicking up in this kitchen from this festival. So let me get this festival out and put in a dish with napkin or paper towel where it can absorb the excessive oil if there is any. Beautiful, right? So this is my pot. I'm going to be making my callaloo now. So I add my seasoning in the oil, and I'm going to saute this for about 5 minutes or so forth. Now, as you see, my seasoning has been sauteed. Add my callaloo in and stir it to make sure that all of my seasoning is mixed with the callaloo. And now I'm going to be adding some Old Bay seasoning in it, just a little bit. You don't want too much, you know, just to bring that flavor up. And I'm going to be adding some butter as well into this dish with some black pepper. That's my black pepper right there. You don't want to put too much because, as I mentioned, Scotch bonnet pepper, it's spicy, so you don't want to add too much into it and so forth. So now I'm adding in my butter, and I'm just going to let this sit and steam for about say 5 to 10 minutes, and then I can check back on it to see what's going on and so forth. So let me just get a cover and cover this, and let me check back to see what's going on. Ooh, beautiful, lovely. Imagine that. Oh wow, look at that. If you could only smell this flavor that is kicking up in the kitchen. Ooh, it's crazy. I can't wait to have this dish. And what am I gonna have this with is some Milo tea. Yeah, I'm gonna be having some Milo tea with this Callaloo and Festival. So now I'm about to plate my breakfast on this lovely dish that you see I have here. And this is me dishing out the Callaloo. Ooh, if you could only smell what's going on here, guys. Smelling so good, so good, so delicious. And this is how you make Callaloo and Festival. I used to love this as a kid growing up, and I still love it. I cannot get too much of Festival and Callaloo, or Festival and ackee and saltfish, or Festival and fried chicken back. Guys, if you could only smell what's going on here, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. This is so beautiful. So here I'm adding my hot water to my condensed milk and my Milo with a little sprinkle of salt in it. As my grandma always said, whenever you're drinking any milk product tea, just add a sprinkle of salt in it. And look at this dish. Beautiful. I'm about to have me my breakfast. Catch you guys in another video. Blessed and respect.